Hi, it's Jamie with Jamie's Arts a la Cartes. Thank you very much for joining me. I have a fun project planned for us today. I hope this video inspires you to create something of your own. If you would, hit the like button and share the video with your friends. That helps me to grow this channel and to continue to bring you new projects. If you haven't subscribed yet, would you please consider subscribing? And if you have, thank you very much. Well, we have a lot to do, so let's get to it. Hi, it's Jamie with Jamie's Arts a la Cartes. I've got a fun little project for us. So I'm going to turn this pumpkin that split apart on me, right? It's just has a natural seam down the sides. I'm going to clean it, let it set and dry, and then we're going to drill holes in it, and then I'm going to actually put a floral arrangement inside. All right, let's see what we can do with this idea I have in my head. So, just taking plain old window cleaner and just giving them a big clean. I want to get down in this groove pretty good. Alright, so I'm going to begin by gluing the two pieces together. I'm going to use my E6000. That usually works really well at holding things together. And then I'll use my painter's tape on the outside, hold it together while it's gluing, and then I will reinforce it with duct tape in the back. So I'm just going on this groove. Think of it like a tongue and groove on flooring. So that little lip right there, just adding my E6000. I don't know if I'm going to do anything on the outside. We'll see what it looks like. I may end up coming and putting some plaster or caulk or something like that to work on making these sides look better. But we'll see what happens with that when we get there. All right, so again, that's my E6000. You see that tube is well loved because it works on multiple items. So I'm just going to align it. I'm going to get that groove stuck in there all the way around. And the good thing is with E6000 you have a little bit of time. So I'm going to go ahead and get my pieces of my painter's tape here. Get a few pieces tore, maybe two on each side, and then come see what we need to put inside, like on the inner pieces. All right, let's try this again. Holding it by the top because I have glue everywhere else. So again, I'm just matching up those sides. And I have it pretty tight right there, so I'm going to actually just put one piece of tape right here. I took off a little bit of my orange right there, so that tells me I'm probably going to be painting this thing, which is okay. I had a feeling I was going to need to paint anyways because of the seam. So see, I'm just putting that, and then I can add in between or add the caulk. Okay, and then we'll go right here. I may even take some Gorilla hot glue and go inside, like inside on the seam, to again just give it a little bit of strength. So let me give it a few more pieces. I just want it to be super tight where those edges meet. All right, now we'll just wait for it to dry and see how well it held. I think we'll go ahead and heat up that glue gun. I think I feel better. All right, good. All this effort, we want it to stay together. All right. All right. So here's our pumpkin. It's all dry. We added that Gorilla Glue to the inside. So now I want to take our painter's tape off and then start filling in the seam. And the tape is pulling off some of the finish to the pumpkin. Doesn't really matter because I'm going to be adding some paint to it. I'm just going to put this here in case I want to use it somewhere. So there is our pumpkin. Seems to be holding well. So that is E6000 with Gorilla Hot Glue. So now what I want to do is just take a little bit of caulk, fill in the crack so that I can come back in and I'm going to paint this. So my husband had some caulk, but when he went to go get it for me, the tube split. So I said, just put it in a bag, we'll use it up. So really I'm not going to need a whole lot, but we'll probably end up having to pitch this. But I basically just want to put it right along this line just to take away that line. Again, just to reinforce where that's kind of at. All right, so we're just going to let it set and dry. And I'm going to give my husband back this mess. All right, we've got our pumpkin all painted. I am going to now, I want to add this piece of styrofoam because I want to decorate the top. So I'm just going to put just copious amounts of Gorilla Glue hot glue. It does melt it, but I want to get it down in there pretty quick. Hold it down. I love this mat. Look at this. I got this for like $1.25, whatever Dollar Tree charges now. If I'd have been smart, I would have used some E6000 also. So the point is that I want to, I've dug out all these flowers, right? I want fall flowers. But I want to start around the edge with some of these little leaves that I have. That'll cover up this edge and then give a decoration. So let me just see what I have in way of leaves. So if you hear the hustle and bustle, that is the hurricane knocking at our door. So I am going to try to get this created quickly before we lose electricity. All right, so if I had enough of these, I'd kind of like to use these up, right? Let's see what we have. Use those up. We have some more of these that are similar but a little different, and then we have these pretty little ones. I'm going to actually pull this little spine, this little plastic part off, because I want it again to wrap around the pumpkin. It's a different kind. So let's start building with these and see what we have. There's only one of those. All right, so let's go ahead and just, oh, I've got to get a glue gun or glue stick. I need this in just a second. Again, I'm using Gorilla glue sticks. I find they last a little bit. They end up with a better end product there. So I'm going to actually do that. Bring it here. But I want it to kind of stand to lay down. Just the tiniest little bit there. I don't think we'll even use that one. We'll just finish up with this. So the key for it to not show through is just to put the tiniest little bit on there. All right, we're gonna peel this back. Look at that, it just literally just lifts right off. Is that like so cool or what? Not bad for $1 and change, right? Okay, so now this is what it looks like. So we've got our styrofoam in there. We're gonna just build a little bouquet on top, and then we'll drill holes and stick our lollipops in, and boom shakalaka, there we are. I wonder if I should add this one because I have this little light showing right here. I should have painted that, but I didn't, so I can fix it right here. Yeah, that'd be a good idea. So I'm just going to add a little bit of glue. I'm going to pull it down a little bit. There we go. Okay, there's our pumpkin. I'm liking that. Okay, we can get rid of where I was got glue on there. So now we're just going to build out. We're going to find some of our long. We'll sort these out real fast. And what I want is I want longer ones for the center, but I want these shorter ones to just go on the side. And I'm going to push it up. So now that just went from a short to a long, right? So I call that long because it gives me a nice amount of height. That's a short one. So we'll do this. We'll poke it in. over here. So I'm just looking for these little short little pieces that I have. So this is something I'm just going to sort of make. All right. Let me get my pliers. Then I'm going to put a little smidge glue on there. And hold it down. And then I just created like a little loop on my makeshift stem here. It's cool enough I can touch it. So then I will, let's see, right in here. All right, so let's see what else. Oh, we have this. This is kind of cute. I'm just looking to see where I might need additional. I'm gonna just wait. I think I want to just add this. That's pretty, right? Something like that, and then if one looks like it's too far down in there, I just pull it up a little bit. So there it is. Look at that. All right, time to get the drill and drill some holes, and it's super lightweight, so that makes it even nicer, right? For that, but once you put the lollipops in there, it will weight it down, so like you don't have to worry about it blowing when it's on the table or something like that. All right, we're making progress. All right, so we have our flowers in there. We've got our pumpkin painted. I practiced a couple, 3 to be exact. So now we get to start adding our lollipops. So I'm just sort of going in a row. And I'm going every other one just to sort of spread them out a little bit. And I'm trying to also mix up the flavors as I go. So I wanted a little bit tighter, we'll be able to pull it out easy enough. But I wanted them to, if there's any wind that day, I wanted to take that precaution. It's really super simple to do. Much easier than I thought it would be. There we go. Wow, look at that. Is that cute or what? So this will be for a fall festival table. How about that? How cute is that? All right, I'll bring you in and do some close-ups. Well, there it is. Kind of like how that turned out. It's kind of interesting, right? So it's just a fun little decoration for a fall festival table. So I sure hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up. Like it, share it with your friends. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, would you please consider subscribing? And well, until next time, happy crafting!